Forgiveness is the fruit of being loved by God and showing the love of God. Let me say that again. Forgiveness is the what? Fruit. Forgiveness is the fruit of being loved by who? God. This is so important. We love from a place of godliness and recognizing that we also have been forgiven by the love of God. So let me just share with you a few verses that kind of talks about this act of forgiveness as we see in these parables. So 1 John chapter 4, 7 through 9. So I really want you guys to really pay attention, because this is what I know. The advantage of me being up here is I get to see many of your faces. And so this is what I see in some of your faces. As soon as I said the word forgiveness, you look down. Why? Because you don't want to hear what is going to be very, very, very difficult for you to do, because you have built up all this hurt. And then you hear the word forgiveness and you perk up. It's like, yes, I need to forgive. And then there's just some of you that just like, let's get this sermon over with really quickly so I can move on. No matter where you're at, you need to know where the place that you need to start with, and that's love. Here we go. Beloved, just stop right there at the very first word. If you are a Christ follower, you are what? Beloved. Enough said right there. Let us love one another, for love is from who? So it's almost impossible for us to love others and forgive others unless it comes from who? God. Okay, here we go. And whosoever loves has been born of God and knows God. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. In this, the love of God has been made manifest, or reveals itself among us, that God sent his only Son into the world. His name is who? Jesus. So that we might live through him. 2 Corinthians chapter 13, 1 through 7. Here's the deal. This verse is basically this. You have gifts and abilities to use for God's purpose and God's glory. God wants to use you in some really, really cool ways. But if you do it from an unforgiving, unloving way, it doesn't make sense. Got it? All right, so here we go. If we speak in tongues of men or angels, but do not have what? Love. But do not have what? Love. All right, be with me. I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all the mysteries and of knowledge, and if I have faith to move mountains, but do not have what? Love. I am nothing. And if I give all my possessions to the poor and give up my body to hardship, that I may boast, but do not have what? Love. You also gain nothing. Love is what? Patient. Love is what? Kind. It does not dishonor who? Others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. Pause. Here it is. All of that, if we don't love, we can't forgive. And if we don't forgive, you'll find out today that you might not be of God. Because love, keeps no records